ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back once again inside the Spurlock Center. It's rivalry night as the Panthers of Hanover come into town to take on your Franklin College Grizzlies here on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubler Automotive Group. Hello everybody, once again, my name is Brandon Barger. I'll be with you all night tonight in this big HCAC matchup against Franklin's heated rivals from down south in the Panthers of Hanover. The last time these two teams played, Hanover defeated Franklin 81-57. And in that game, Hanover had a 36-28 lead going into the half, and then ran away with it 45-29 in the second half to finish off 81-57. Matt Munoz had 20 points in that game. Alongside him was Max Grizzly had 15, Ty Houston with 14, and Noah Williams with 9. In history play between these two teams, Hanover has 22 wins to Franklin's 4. Their longest win streak was from 2017 to 2021, where Hanover won 11 games against Grizzlies. Their longest losing streak was only 2 games, both games being in the year 2013. It's not a good time at home for the Grizzlies against the Panthers, as they are only 3-9 here inside the Spurlock Center against the visitors from down south. They're also only 18-3 in the conference in the last 10 matches they've played. Franklin has only won 1 game, that win coming in early 2021 when the Grizzlies won 74-62 against Hanover. The last time out on Grizz TV for the Grizzlies, they were taking on the visiting Ravens of Anderson, and in that game, Franklin fell 83-69 against the Ravens. TJ Deere led the team in points. He had 14 points, and Matt Krause led the team in rebounds with 6, and Cody Samples led the team in assists with 3 assists. Besides the 14 points Deere scored for the Grizzlies, he also had 5 rebounds. Joining him double figures were freshman Mitch O'Mara and senior Matt Krause, who had 12 and 11 points respectively. Franklin only shot 38.6% from the field overall and knocked down 22 free throws. Both teams had plenty of opportunities at the line, with 45 fouls called and 57 free throws attempted by the two teams. Franklin in that game was out-rebounded by the Ravens 51-29, a statistic we don't usually see with this team. Meanwhile, visiting Hanover, their last game was against Earlham, where they defeated the Quakers 85-75. Munoz finished with a career-high 33 points, while Greenamoyer netted a career-best 28. That included 8 3-pointers in that total. In that game, though, the Quakers decided they'd hang around for a little bit, but Munoz halted that surge with a big old 3-point play for Hanover. So look for him to be a huge factor in tonight's game. Right now, leading the team in points for Hanover is Matt Munoz. He averages about 15.9 points per game. Behind him, Ty Houston, 14.3, and Max Greenamoyer with 13.5 points a game. Also leading the team in rebounds is Ty Houston. He will average about 6 rebounds a game, most of them being on the defensive side. He averages about 4.6 defensive rebounds to his 1.4 offensive rebounds. And assists. It could be an interesting night for the Panthers tonight, as Isaac Hibbard is only 7 assists away from the Hanover program record for assists in a season. Currently, he has 99. He averages about 5.2 per game. So we'll see if the Grizzlies can stop that record from being broken here at home.
Ladies and gentlemen, here are your Franklin College Grizzlies.
Meanwhile, for the Grizzlies, leading the team in points per game is Matt Krause. He averages about 14.7 points a game. Behind him, TJ Deere with 11.1, and Mitch O'Mara with 10.7 in games. Most of the rebounding per game is done by the big man from West Lafayette, number 40, Matt Krause. He averages about 9.8 rebounds a game. Most of those will come on the defensive sides. He averages about 7.3 on defensive rebounds and 2.5 on offensive. Alongside him, Ryan Wiggins, moving up the ranks. He averages about 4.2 rebounds per game as well for the Grizzlies. And leading the team in assists per game is Mitch O'Mara, the point guard for the Goose. He will average about 3.3 assists per game, so look for him to be the playmaker tonight for the team. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll get into the starting lineups and keys to the game, and then we'll go in-house to Steve McClure for the national anthem and the lineups in here inside the Spurlock Center. And then we will get underway for rivalry night once again. Hanover Franklin here inside the Spurlock Center. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubler Automotive Group. All right, fans, welcome back once again to Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubler Automotive Group. We're going to kick it downstairs now to in-house being out to Steve McClure for the national anthem and lineups. Then we'll go through the lineups one more time, and we'll go through the keys of the game. So once again, now down to Steve McClure for anthem and lineups in-house. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubler Automotive Group.
To ensure a safe and fun evening for all here in attendance. Now, as we honor America, we ask you to please stand. Move your hats for the playing of our national anthem. Starting lineups first for our visitors from Hanover. Starting in 1 forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Indianapolis and Sophomore High School. Number 33, Matt Mundus. The other board, a 6'5" sophomore from Northfield, Indiana. Number 25, Ryan Morris. A 6'3" junior forward from Newton, Kentucky. Number 21, Todd Houston. At one guard, sophomore from Zionsville, Covenant Christian, number 3, Trey Black. And 6'5" sophomore guard from Union, Kentucky, number 5, TJ Deere. Grizzlies and Quick 5, Brian Little.
All right, once again, thanks to Steve McLaren, House PA announcer for the Grizzlies. If you did not hear those lineups, we'll go through them one more time. So first up for the visiting Panthers of Hanover. In the backcourt will be the 6'1" sophomore from Zionsville, Indiana, number 11, Max Greenemoyer. Alongside him will be the 6' senior from New Albany, Indiana, number 22, Isaac Hibbard. Again, 7 assists away from a program record. And in the front court for the Panthers will be the 6'3" junior from Union, Kentucky, number 21, Ty Houston. The 6'5" sophomore from McCordsville, Indiana, number 25, Ryan Morris. And the 6'6" sophomore from Indianapolis, Indiana, Southport High School, number 33, Max Munoz. This is starting five for Coach John Miller's team. Now on the starting line for Coach Leibowitz's team. In the backcourt, with the 6'1" freshman from Indianapolis, Indiana, number 3, Trey Flatt. The 6'5" sophomore from Union, Kentucky, number 5, TJ Deere. The 6'1" freshman from Avon, Indiana, number 10, Mitch O'Mara. Alongside them in the front court will be the 6'6" junior from Brownsburg, number 31, Ryan Wiggins. And the 6'5" senior from West Lafayette, number 40, Matt Krause. So as the Hanover wins the tip and are already on the offensive, drives in, shots away, blocked there by Matt Krause. Keys to the game for the Grizzlies, there's one of them. Get off to a fast start. Franklin has looked slow at the beginning of the last 2 games they've played. They need to get off to a quick and fast start. It's the number 1 ranked team in the conference to have a shot at beating them here at home. Key number 2, which came in just also on that play, rebounding as Flatt. Jackson with 3, he'll miss it. Rebounded there by Morris. Rebounding again, key to the game here. They were out rebounded by the Ravens by a bunch when they played in their last game here at home. So those numbers had to be fixed, mostly by the help of Krause and Wiggins, along with help from Flatt and Deere. Shots away, they're no good. Rebounded by both Krause and it looks like Morris. So it's going to be a jump ball and it's going to go in favor of the Grizzlies to start this one off. Both teams missing opportunities early in this one. Hanover going 0 for 2 inside. Franklin 0 for 1. With that lone one being a 3-point attempt by Flatt as he gets the ball again on the right side. Now it goes over to Wiggins. Now hits up to Deere. Deere calls us for the screen. Now he'll drive inside. Spins around. Shots away. It's no good. Rebound. Matt Krause. He'll put it in for the 2 points there and take over the lead of the game. The first buckets for Matt Krause to give the assist there to TJ Deere. And Franklin jumps up to a 2-0 lead with 18:33 to play. As Greenemoyer passes over to Munoz. Now Hibbard with it. He'll pass back out to Morris. And now Hibbard with it once again. He'll pass out to Munoz at the top. Now back over to Hibbard. Hibbard with a long 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Matt Krause. That'll be his 3rd so far in the contest. Now O'Mara brings the ball inside. He'll step back out. Calling the offense once again. Now he'll drive inside, spin back, turn around for the jumper. No good. Rebounded there by Houston. Munoz with it now. He'll pass out over to Hibbard. Hibbard drives it now out to Greenemoyer. Greenemoyer fakes the inside. Now he'll go inside. Shots away. It is no good. Rebound that time by Morris. Morris steps back, goes to Munoz, and he'll be fouled there by Wiggins. It'll be Wiggins' first foul of the contest, team's first of the half, and that will send Matt Munoz to the line for 2. This will be his first trip to the line, the first free throw attempts by either team in this contest. Munoz's first shot is away. It goes in and out, no good. Make it 0 for 1 right now for the sophomore from Indianapolis. Munoz sets up once again. Second offering is away. That time it will be good, and it cuts in the Grizzly lead by 1. It's 2-1 now with 17:47 to play in the first half. O'Mara goes right side over to Krause. Now he'll go Flatt and gives Flatt the screen. Flatt jacks up the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebound by Wiggins. Wiggins will try and pass it back out, and he'll go to Flatt, who kicks over to Deere, who now goes to O'Mara, the leading assist per game player for the Grizzlies. Gets a screen from Krause. He'll go out to Deere. Deere now gets a screen from O'Mara. Shots away. It's good there for TJ Deere, his first bucket of the game. And Franklin now jumps up to a 3-point lead. 17:16 to play in the half. Hibbard with it. He'll drive inside, passes back out to Munoz for the 3. No good. Rebounded that time by Flatt. That'll be his first of the contest. Flatt now pushing to Franklin. Counter offense is up. He'll go back to O'Mara, who jumps up the 3. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Matt Krause, his 4th. Now Deere, 19 seconds on the shot clock, goes to O'Mara, and O'Mara resets the Franklin offense on the far left side. Now 12 seconds on the shot clock. O'Mara drives in, steps back, kicks out to Wiggins for three. No good off the rim. Rebound that time by Houston. Munoz fakes inside, he'll go shoot and score, and now cut back into the Franklin lead by 1, 4-3. Krause inbounds to O'Mara, and he'll bring the ball across half court with 26 seconds to go on the shot clock. Now goes to Wiggins inside. Wiggins looking for flat, but he'll go back to O'Mara at the top. Now O'Mara drives in, spins around, goes to Wiggins, back to O'Mara. Gets the screen from Wiggins, he'll jump. Think about the three now, passes over to TJ Deere. Deere inside looking for Wiggins, and it's stolen there by Morris. It was tipped by Munoz. Greenamore's shot is away, it is good, and Hanover now takes a 1-point lead, 5-4, with 16 minutes to play in the half. Looks like Lynn King preparing to come into the game early, as Krause will pass it over to TJ Deere. Deere loses it for a second, now passes out to Wiggins. O'Mara drives in, goes to Flat. Flat fakes the three, now he'll drive in. Spins back around for Krause. Krause will make the three, now he'll drive in. Shots away, blocked there that time by Morris, and it'll be Hanover on the counteroffensive now. That will be Houston with it. Houston gets the screen from Munoz. Now he'll go left side. Wiggins jumps up, but picked out there by Flat, but picked up now by Hibbard. Hibbard now drives in, tries to pass out to Morris, now back to Hibbard. Now over to Houston for three, and it's good there for the Panthers. 8-4 now the lead. Franklin down 4, 15-14 to play in the first half. As Cody Samples prepares to come into the game as well for the Grizzlies. Flat will go left side, tries to go inside for Krause, but he can't quite get there, goes to Wiggins instead. Now O'Mara, 17 seconds on the shot clock. He'll go inside, loses the ball, stolen there by Morris. It's a 2-on-1 fast break. Deere now having to guard Hibbard. Shots good there for number 21, the 6'3 junior from Union, Kentucky, and that will be the timeout on the floor. So we'll take it with them with 14:52 to play in the first half. Our scores, Hanover 10, Franklin 4. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubler Automotive Group. And we are back here on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubler Automotive Group. Outside of those first minutes of play, Franklin only shooting 2-9 from the field right now. They're only shooting about 22.2%. Meanwhile, Hanover a bit more effective, 4-9 so far from the field. They're shooting about 44.4%. One of those shots was a three-pointer. Franklin has missed all four of the three-point attempts they've had so far in this contest. And for you Hanover fans watching the game, Hibbard, 5 assists away now from the program record. Samples, who came into the game, will spin around 3 times. Shot is away, no good. Rebounded there by Hibbard. And Hibbard now pushes up the Panther offense. Hibbard gets a double screen, now goes right side over to Greenamoyer. Now Greenamoyer gets the screen himself, drives in, goes inside for Morris. Morris backs into Krause, turns around, shots away. It is good. Samples came into the game. He is a 6'1 freshman from Versailles, Indiana. He's done well so far this season for the Grizzlies off the bench. Also alongside him into the game was a 6'4 freshman from South Bend, number 30, Lynn King. Another role player for the Grizzlies on the inside, as King will get it on the outside. I say he's an inside player. And Gallo kicks out to O'Mara, who gets the screen from King. 7 seconds on the shot clock. O'Mara goes left, drives in, shots away, no good. Rebound that time by Houston. Greenamore with it on the left side.
Gets a screen there from Morris. Now he'll drive in. And he will get a foul called on Mitch O'Mara. That'll be his first, team second. As now checking into the game for the Grizzlies will be the 6'5" junior from Greenwood, Indiana, number 15, Carter Crow. He'll come in for Kraus. Crow, a power forward for the team. Hibbard inbounds over to Houston, guarded there by Samples. Now Houston gets the screen from Morris. Kicks out to Munoz for the three. No good. Punched out, rebounded by Munoz, who kicks it over to Greenamoyer. Greenamoyer now drives in with the floater. It's good. 14-4 in favor of the Panthers with 13:20 to play. King with the ball. He'll go over to Carter Crow, who gets the screen from King. Now over to TJ Deere, over to O'Mara. O'Mara now gets a screen from Deere. Goes to Samples. Samples fakes a three. He'll drive in. Has Crow on the right side. Gets a screen from King now. Now to O'Mara for a long three. No good off the rim. Rebound that time by Greenamoyer. Franklin not able to get inside to grab the rebound against this Panther defense. As Greenamoyer fakes left, goes right over to Hibbard. Hibbard now drives in. Steps back. Goes out to Houston. Houston inside for Morris. Morris backs in to Deere. Fakes a one shot. Shot is away that time. It's no good. It'll be rebounded by Morris as he's now on the bench. It's 4 on 5. Morris gets back off the bench. Greenamoyer spins in. Shot is away. It is no good that time. As Crow tried to get it there, it's tipped out of his hands. And he will go out of play and stay in Hanover possession. As now checking into the game for the Grizzlies will be the 6'2" sophomore from Indianapolis, number 21, Jalen Love. He checks in for O'Mara. Hibbard inbounds over to Greenamoyer, who goes over to Munoz. Now over to Houston. Houston drives in, spins around, takes the jumper. In and out, rebounded by Carter Crow. Samples now taking over the point guard role. We'll go to King. King goes inside, spins around, takes the fadeaway. It's good there for Lynn King. And that right there will be the first Grizzly bucket since early in the first half. As Greenamoyer down the left side, guarded by Love. Will now go over to Munoz, back to Greenamoyer. Gets the screen from Munoz on the right side. Now he'll drive in. 17 seconds. Shot is away. It is good. And Hanover back up to a 10-point lead as King now will take it on the far right side. King back over to Samples. Samples drives in, back to King. King thinks about hitting three. He will take the three. It's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Greenamoyer. 11:34 to play in the first half. Greenamoyer right side gets the screen from Morris. Now he'll kick out to Hibbard. Hibbard 5 assists away so far from his career program record in assists. Greenamoyer once again with it, top of the key, gets a screen from Munoz, now steps back for the three. Off the rim, no good, rebounded by Carter Crow that time. King with it, far right side once again, he'll go back to Samples. Samples resets the Franklin offense. Now goes to King, over to Crow. King gives a screen to Crow, Crow steps back, across the lane, down goes to Love, Love for three! Off the rim, no good, rebound that time by Munoz. Hanover leading the rebounding battle 12-9 right now. Most of those coming on the defensive side of the ball. Most of the rebounds coming from either Houston or Morris. Samples trying to steal the ball away there from Hibbard. Hibbard steps back. Now he'll go inside. Goes to the right side. Spins around. Thinks he'll take the shot. Will spin around. Takes the fadeaway. And gets called for the travel. As Matt Krause will check back into the game, but we will have a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them with 10:23 to go in the first half. Our score is Hanover 16, Franklin 6. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. Hey, welcome back to Grizzly TV, brought to you by Hanover Automotive. Let's go over the team leaders right now. Leading the Hanover Panthers is Max Greenmore. He has 6 points, 1 rebound. He's shooting 3 for 6 from the field, 0 for 1 from the three-point line. And leading the Grizzlies is TJ Deere, Lynn King, and Matt Krause, all with 2 apiece. All of them also 1 for 2 from the field, with only Lynn King attempting the 1 three-point attempt between 3, and he's 0 for 1 of those. As Crow goes left side, goes over to Krause, now over to Jalen Love. Love now with the ball, guarded by Morris, goes to King, now over to Samples. Samples pushes Crow inside. Now he'll step back, 8 seconds on the shot clock, goes for 3! Off the rim, no good, rebound at that time by no so far, no rebound now, but a new addition to the court for Hanover, number 10, Noah Williams, a 5'11 senior from Jeffersonville, Indiana, as he'll kick over to Houston. He'll miss 3, rebound there by Samples. Now Carter Crow with it. He'll fake inside, go out to King. King now brings over Jalen Love. Love will get a screen from King now on the right side. He'll step back, 20 seconds on the shot clock. King goes left over to Lynn, goes to King. Now to Krause. Krause drives in, shot away, and it's good! And he'll go on for an and 1 opportunity to try and make it a 7-point game. Krause now lines up for the and 1 attempt. His shot is away. It is good. Never mind, the shot will not be good as Lynn King is called for the foul. So we'll stay 8-16. It's an 8-point Hanover lead. With it, jumps inside, going for it, looks like Jack Winiger. But he will be fouled. Winiger, a 6'7 junior from Elnora, Indiana, North Davies High School. That foul's going to come against Matt Krause. That'll be his first, team's third. And Winiger goes to the line for 2. Weiner now lines up for his second attempt. Shot is away. It is good. As the ball goes out of play, it will be Hanover ball once again as O'Mara and Deere check into the game for the Grizzlies. They come in for Love and King. Also in the game for the Panthers, missed him on the timeout, is Michael Donahoe, the 6'2 freshman from Rockport, Indiana, and South Spencer High School. As Hibbert gets the ball, he'll go over left side to Houston. Houston now goes over to Donahoe. Weiniger drives in. That is Hibbert, and he'll score there. 2 more for the Panthers. 19-8 is the score in favor of the Panthers as Crow drives in. He'll spin around. Takes the jumper. It is good there for Carter Crow. And I'll cut it down to a 9-point lead. .8:42 to play in the first half. Franklin down 9. Matt Krause now leads the team in points. He has 4. And along with 4 rebounds to his name. As Franklin will start employing a full court defense to the best of their ability. So Houston will inbound it to Hibbert, and they'll bring the ball up court once again for the Panthers. He'll go across half court, 25 seconds on the shot clock. He'll get the screen from Winiger. Hibbert started by 2 Grizzlies. He'll kick out to Williams. Williams with a long 3. It's no good. In and out of the basket. Rebounded by Carter Crow. Now he'll go to Merrill. Merrill on the fast break. He'll step back. Now goes over to Krause. Krause spins around, trying to go for Samples. Krause now drives in himself. Spins around. Goes Samples. Samples drops the 3. It's off the rim. No good. As the ball goes out on Donahoe, and it will stay Franklin ball. Samples to inbound it, 20 seconds on the shot clock, 8:12 to play in the half. Samples goes over to Deere. Deere now drives inside, guarded by Houston. Deere spins around, shots away. It's good for TJ Deere. And now cuts it down to a 7-point lead. Williams on the far right side, guarded by O'Mara. He'll get a screen from Winiger. Now over to Houston. On the hoe back to Houston. Now Winiger. Back to Williams. Now on the left side. Goes inside. Lost it. Still there by Carter Crow. Crow now goes to O'Mara. O'Mara on the far left side. He'll stutter step now. Keeps a hold of it. Looks to go inside. Gets pushed back. Goes to Krause. Krause at the top of the key. He'll now go to TJ Deere. Deere gets a screen from Krause. He'll drive inside. Looking to go to Krause. He'll go to Samples instead. Samples now goes to Krause. Krause drives in. Kicks out to Deere, who keeps it in play. But it will go out of play in favor of the Panthers as Deere tried to go for the second effort there. And we will have a timeout on the floor. So 7:23 to play in the first half. Our score is Hanover 19, Franklin 12. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubler Automotive Group. And we're back once again on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubler Automotive Group. Franklin pulling back into play with the Panthers. Down 7:22 to play in the first half. As Greenmore pass over to Williams, now over to Donahoe. Williams back at top again, goes inside, goes out to Greenmore. Greenmore gets the screen there from Morris. Now goes back to Williams for three. It's good there for Williams. Put it back out to a 10-point Hanover lead with 7 to play. O'Mara goes left to Deere for a wide open three. It's good for TJ Deere. And he'll slow it back down. Back to a 7-point Hanover lead. Greenway now goes over to Munoz. Williams now drive in, spin around. Looks inside from Munoz. He'll kick back out over to Morris. Donahoe now over to Greenmoyer. Munoz drives in, loses it, but he will be fouled on the play. That foul's going to go against Cody Samples. That'll be his first, team's fourth, and that'll send Munoz to the line for two. So far tonight, Munoz is 1 of 2 from the free throw line. His first shot is away. It is good. So taking back in the game for the Grizzlies, it'll be number 3, Trey Flatt. He'll come in for O'Mara. Munoz will line up for his second foul shot attempt. It is away. It is also good. Made that a perfect trip for Munoz. Now to a 9-point Panther lead. O'Mara, correction, the player he came in for was Samples. O'Mara goes to Deere. Now back to O'Mara. Gets the screen from Krause on the left side. Now he'll try to kick out to Krause. He'll go to Deere. Deere for three again. It's good for TJ Deere. 24-18 Franklin trying to pull this one back in. 6:08 to play. Greenmore on the left side, guarded by Flatt. He'll go over to Morris, who now goes over to Williams. Williams drives in now out to Donahoe. Donahoe drives in, guarded by Krause. Now he'll back out to Williams. Williams with O'Mara in his face goes over to Morris for thought about 3. Now he'll go to Greenmore. Greenmore now gets a screen from Morris. Full Crow with it. 7 seconds on the shot clock. Long 3. Greenmore. No good. Rebounded by Donahoe. He'll turn around. Kicks out to Morris for 3 himself. That one will be good.
Williams for three. Timeout, Hanover.
Here comes timeout, and Coach Leibowitz not happy about the call as he thinks that Donahoe went over the back on that one. But we'll take a break with him. 5:35 to play in the first half. Our score, Hanover 27, Franklin 18. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. And we're back to Grizz TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. Hanover holds a 9-point lead over the Grizzlies with about 5.5 to play in the first half. TJ Deere has jumped up to become the lead scorer for all players on the team. Right now he has 10 points, shooting 4-5 from the field and a perfect 2 for 2 from three-point line. As he will kick over to O'Mara, back to Deere. Now to Kraus. Kraus takes 3 now. He'll drive out and goes over to Deere. Deere guarded by Greenamore. It goes to Kraus. Kraus now inside for Wiggins. Wiggins backs up into Munoz, spins around, takes the jumper. It's good there for Ryan Wiggins. 7-point lead now for the Panthers. 5:05 to play in the first half. Williams now kicks over to Morris, who goes to Greenamore. Now to Munoz. Over to Williams. Williams will drive inside, guarded by 2. Grizzlies now back to O'Mara. Stolen there by Wiggins. He'll go down, and he'll be fouled to play by Williams. So that'll be Williams' first foul, team second. As Isaac Hibbert checks back into the game for the Panthers. Great heads-up play there by Ryan Wiggins. Get the steal away. And he get Franklin the ball back with 4:50 to play. O'Mara goes right to Kraus. Kraus now goes left side, goes to Deere. Dealing inside for Wiggins. He'll go to Wiggins. Wiggins drives in. He'll spin around, steps back, drives in. Spins around some more. Shots away. That's good for Ryan Wiggins. 5-point lead now for the Panthers. 4.5 to play. Hibbert, 5 assists away from the all-time assist record. He'll kick over to Donahoe. Shots away. No good there by Morris. Now it's and he'll be fouled in the play by Trey Flatt. Who looks like he didn't do a lot to call that, get that foul called against him. But that'll send Morris to the line for 2. This will be his first trip to the line. He's shooting 1 of 3 so far on the field, but he has 5 rebounds and 1 assist. First shot is away. It is good. Subject in the game for Hanover. It's the return of Ty Houston. He's now in for Michael Donahoe. Donahoe comes out with 1 rebound and 1 assist in this first half. Morris sets up for a second attempt. It is away. It is good. It's a perfect trip that time for Ryan Morris. Back out to a 7-point Hanover lead. 4:16 to play in the first half. O'Mara brings ball across half court. 25 seconds on the shot clock. He'll drive inside. Almost loses it. Kicks it out to Deere. Deere fakes the 3 now. He'll drive inside. He'll lose it. And it'll be stolen there by Houston. Houston still with it. He'll step back. Gets the screen from Morris. Now he'll go inside. Out to Munoz. Munoz fakes go. The jumper now goes out to Houston again. Houston goes around. Takes the jumper. It's good. Breakdown of defense there for the Grizzlies. They're trying to pull that one. Houston just goes around the outside and gets the jumper wide open as Kraus now goes to Flatt. Flatt drives inside. He'll take the circus shot. No good. Gets his own rebound. He will get his own rebound. Out to Deere for 3. No good. That's on rebound. Flatt again. As there's going to foul on Munoz. That'll be his first. That'll be Hanover's 3rd foul of the game. As we'll go to timeout once again. So 3:28 to play in the first half. Hanover up 9. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. And we're back on Grizzly TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. Omer to inbound for the Grizzlies. He'll go out to Matt Krause. Krause picks it up 20 seconds of the shot clock. Goes inside for Wiggins. Wiggins backs in, shoots away. It's no good. That time rebounded by Ty Houston. He picks up his 5th rebound of the game. Omer goes inside. Now he'll go to Munoz, whose shot is fouled on the play by Matt Krause, I believe, and that'll be his 2nd foul of the game. It will be on Matt Krause. Actually, that'll be Krause's first, team's 6, as Munoz goes back to the line to shoot 2. He is 3 of 4 so far from the line. He leads the Panthers with 8 points so far in this game and 1 rebound. Munoz's first shot is away. It is good. Now into a 10-point Panther lead. Now sets up for his 2nd shot attempt. It's away. It is also good. 11-point lead now as Whittaker comes back into the game for the Panthers. He'll replace Munoz. O'Mara goes to the right side. He'll go inside now for Wiggins. Wiggins back outside, looks for Deere, but he'll go to O'Mara at the top. O'Mara steps back, holds on to it, 18 seconds on the shot clock. O'Mara now drives in, takes the shot. It's no good. Rebound there by Winninger. Winninger quickly passes out to Houston. Houston guarded by Flat. Now he'll go inside left over to Morris, now to Greenamoyer. Greenamoyer now out for Winninger. Shot for a long 3. It's good. 14-point lead now for Hanover. 2.5 to play in the first half. Wiggins looks for options. He'll go to Omer, now to Flat. Flat goes to Deere inside for Wiggins. Wiggins now backs in on Winninger. Shot is away. It is no good. Now, Hubbard goes in, still there by Trey Flat. Now O'Mara, 4-on-4. O'Mara goes inside. Now he'll take the jumper. No good. Rebound by Wiggins. He'll kick out, looking for Krause, but it's too quick there. Flat now with it. He'll take the 3. In and out of the rim. Rebounded that time by Houston. 1:53 to play. He'll go to Hibbard. Hibbard gets the screen from Winninger. Now he'll go over to Morris, who goes to Greenamoyer. Houston now goes over to Greenamoyer. 12 seconds. Greenamoyer long 3. It's no good. Rebounded by Hubbard, who was right there to pick up the rebound. Franklin still getting out rebounded by the Panthers as Greenamoyer takes the 3. It's no good. Rebound by Matt O'Mara. O'Mara gets around 1. Now 3. Now over to Flat. Flat fakes the 3. He'll drive in, spin around. Tries to pass it out. Goes out to Wiggins for 3. It's good for Ryan Wiggins. Puts it back down to 11-point. Hanover lead. 1:10 to play in the half. Hibbert with it now. He'll go to Morris, now to Houston. Houston drives in, now goes for Morris. Morris against Krause. Backs into Krause once, twice, thrice. Spins around, takes the shot. It is no good. Rebound by O'Mara. Under a minute to play. O'Mara pushes up the offense. Now he'll step back, go to Wiggins. Wiggins goes to Krause. Krause fakes the 3, goes to O'Mara. O'Mara is going to get the screen from Krause. 20 seconds on the shot clock, 43 on the game clock. O'Mara gets the screen once again from Krause. He'll step back through the legs. Now steps back once again. Drives in, takes the shot. Gets fouled hard by Morris. And he'll go line for 2. That'll be Morris' first foul of the game. Team's 4th of the half. So O'Mara lines up for his first foul attempt. This is his first trip to the line this evening. First one's away. It is good. Cuts it back down to a 10-point Hanover lead as King and Love check into the game for Flat and Wiggins. Wiggins will go off with 7 points, 3 rebounds so far. And Flat goes off with 1.2 rebounds, 2 assists, and a foul to his name. O'Mara's second shot is away. It is also good. Cuts it down to a 9-point Hanover lead as Donahoe comes back into the game for the Panthers, and Franklin goes to a full-court defense. O'Mara now out of the game as well for Samples. He'll come out with 1.2 rebounds, 2 assists. Actually, Flat came out with no points, 3 rebounds, and an assist. So Houston goes over to Greenamoyer. Now goes over to Donahoe. Back to Hibbard, who will hold it. Drives in, spins around, goes out for Donahoe. 4 seconds separate the shot and game clock. Hibbert now goes far outside of Greenamore. Greenamore drives in, goes to Hibbert. Hibbert tries to fix the 3. Now he'll drive in for the jumper. It's good. Love, 5 seconds. Tries to split 2. He'll lose it. Stolen by Hibbert. Long 3 in the line. It's good there for Hibbert. And that's going to end the first half, 41-27. Let's go to the first half stats. Franklin 11 of 32 from the field, shooting at 34.4%. 3 of 14 those shots. 3 out of 14 of those were made 3-pointers, and they are 2 for 2 from the line. Meanwhile, the Panthers 14 of 31 from the field, shooting at 45.2%. They're also 5 of 14 from the free throw line, the 3-point range, shooting 35.7%, and 8 of 10 from the free throw line. Franklin's had 7 turnovers, 2 points off the turnover, 17 total rebounds, 10 defensive, 7 offensive, 4 assists, 2 blocks, 3 steals, and 6 fouls. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, 4 turnovers, but they've scored 15 points off those 7 Franklin turnovers. They have 21 total rebounds, 14 defensive, 7 offensive, also having 6 assists, 2 blocks, 4 steals, and 4 fouls. Panthers outscoring Franklin's bench 7-4, also outscoring them in second chance points 8-6. And the fast break 10-0, but the Grizzlies holding the Panthers down in the paint, outscoring the Hanover 16-10. Leading scorers so far for the Grizzlies, TJ Deary has 10 points. He shot 4 of 6 from the field, 2 of 3 from beyond the 3-point line. No rebounds, no assists. Ryan Wiggins with 7 points. He's got 3 rebounds, 1 foul. He shot 3 of 6 from the field and 1 of 2 from beyond the 3-point line. And Matt Krause, 4 points, 2 of 3 from out from the field, 4 rebounds, 1 foul. Meanwhile, for Hanover, Matt Munoz leads the team with 10 points, 1 rebound, 1 foul. He is 2 of 5 from the field, 1 of 3 from 3-point line, and 5 of 6 from the free throw line. And Ty Houston, Isaac Hibbert, both with 7 apiece. Houston has 7 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist. Hibbert, 7 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. He's 5 away from the program's all-time record in assists. So, once again, as down the court, it is Center Grove Trojans playing a little pickup game here at the half. But we'll go to break in about 13 minutes and 45 seconds. We'll be back for second half action. We'll let you know who wins this little Center Grove game as well if you're going to watch it here at the half. But Panthers up 41-27 on the Grizzlies at the end of the first half. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubler Automotive Group. Welcome to Grizzly TV, brought to you by the Hanover Automotive Group. We're going to take a quick jump real quick over to the girls' basketball game. They're at Hanover right now playing against the Panthers. And at last check, the girls are up 54-52, 7-17 left to play in the fourth quarter. As Baker will turn the ball over for the Grizzlies in that last one. Right now, CC Bear leads the team with 9 points. Leading scorer for Hanover right now is Taylor. He's with 19, however, with Heath only scoring 21 so far, the scoring has not been spread around too well for the Panthers. As Heath will make the jumper and tie it back up. It's 54-54 apiece in the fourth. Bailey right now so far for the Grizzlies. She's shooting 4-7 from the field at 57.1%. She has 8 rebounds. The other 9 points. She's right now on her way to a double-double. We'll see if she can finish that one off as well as the girls finishing it up in this one. If they do win this one, it'll be their 4th straight win. For play, and that'll help out their conference ranking. If you remember the last time Franklin played Hanover, Hanover beat him 65-59. And in that game, Grace Beazold led Hanover with 18 points. So we're going to try and keep an eye on this one while we're on the women's game while we are doing the men's game here at the half. So if I jump in there with some women's scores, don't be alarmed. We're trying to keep track of it here for you as they're taking on rival Hanover as well, this time down in Hanover. But we're going to get back to action here. Second half keys to the game, convert more of your shots. Franklin right now has only been shooting 34.4% from the field. They have to get that number up as they aren't even shooting it over 50 now. Hanover also is not shooting over 50%, but they are shooting it better, 45.2%. They also Franklin also needs to win the rebounding battle and limit points off the turnover for Hanover. As Hanover will get the ball start the second half, and it will be Hubbard shooting inside from Munoz. He'll make it, and that'll cut Hubbard's all-time assist record down to 4. As O'Mara will be up top for the Grizzlies, he'll go over to Ryan Wiggins. Wiggins looking for Flat. He'll go to Flat. Flat comes around the left side, goes to Deere. Deere leading score for the Grizzlies. There will be a foul on the court. It's going to be on Hubbard. That'll be his first, team's first of the half. As Munoz leads the Panthers right now with 12 points, 1 rebound, and TJ Deere leads the Grizzlies with 10 points. O'Mara to inbound, looking for options, looking for a lot of options. He'll go over to Deere. Deere drives in, backs out for Wiggins. Wiggins now goes over to Kraus. Kraus guarded by Morris. Goes to O'Mara. O'Mara now drives inside, kicks out the Flat for 3! It's good for Trey Flat! And he'll score for the Grizzlies with a 3. And they'll cut down a 13-point Panther lead. As Houston on the ball, he'll go over to Munoz, who now goes to hit Hubbard. Hubbard goes inside for Munoz, who hits Deere in the face. Ball got out of play, and Deere goes down. So we might take a break here. We're going to take a break as the trainers come out to check on Deere. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hanover Automotive Group. And we're back here on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hanover Automotive Group. TJ Deere comes out of the game right now. He led the team in points so far, 10 points. We'll see if he might come back. But in that previous play, he took an elbow to the face from Munoz and went down. But But Franklin got the ball back off of that, so O'Mara will go to Kraus, who now goes to Samples, who checks in for Deere. Samples left side to Wiggins, now he'll go to O'Mara. O'Mara thought about taking the three, now he'll drive in himself, spins back around. Gets a screen from Wiggins. Now over to Flat. Flat thinks about the three, now he'll drive and go over to Samples. 11 seconds on the shot clock. Samples now over to Flat. Flat inside for Wiggins. Wiggins backs in, spins around, takes the shot. It's good! 11-point Panther lead now, 18:28 to play in the game. Munoz over to Hubbard. Inside for Munoz. Munoz shot is away. It is good. Cuts it back now up to a 13-point Panther lead. O'Mara goes left to Samples. Gets Houston to jump up. Samples now drives in. Kicks out to Cross for three. Off the rim, no good rebound by Wiggins. He was held there on the jersey by Moya. He'll take the step back to. It's good there for Ryan Wiggins. He'll come back down an 11-point lead. Meanwhile, back to the girls' game. They're down now 2 points, 56-54 with 5:19 to play. As Goodmore takes a long three, it's good there. Now it's a 14-point Hanover lead. O'Mara gets the screen from Kraus. He'll go over to Wiggins. Now to Flat. Flat thought about taking the three. He'll get the screen from Wiggins. Now goes outside for Wiggins, but Wiggins gets fouled. Once again, that foul is going to be on Hibbard, and that'll be his second as Lynn King checks into the game. King in for Wiggins. Wiggins comes out with 11 points, 4 rebounds, and a foul. Inbound, Samples to Kraus. 19 seconds, Kraus steps in, now goes back out, spins out, goes to O'Mara, fakes the three. Now O'Mara drives in, goes to Kraus, but it will go out of play. Almost the drum set there, but it will be Panther ball. Dribble there by Houston's no good, and O'Mara did the rebound off from Kraus. Now O'Mara drives in, steps back, takes the shot, it's no good, gets his own rebound. O'Mara still holds on to it. He'll go inside for King. King shows away, it's good for Lynn King. 12-point Panther lead now, 16:37 to play in the game. As Hibbard brings the ball across half court, goes left to Morris, now over to Greenamoyer. Back to Morris, now to Hibbard. Inside for Munoz. Munoz outside for Greenamoyer. Greenamoyer drives in, steps back, takes the three. It's good. O'Mara now with the ball. Fakes right, goes left, gives it to King. Lynn King drives in, pump fakes, takes the shot. It's no good. Rebound by Munoz. Now Hibbard with the ball. He'll push up court, go to the left side. Gets a screen from Morris. Now over to Houston. Houston gets a screen from Munoz, who's just sitting there. Now to Greenamoyer. Guarded by Flat. Gets a screen from Morris again. That foul's going to be on Flat. And that's going to be his second as Jordan Love and checks in and will get the first appearance of Jacob did, a 6'7" freshman from Union, Kentucky, but will take the timeout with them. So 15:45 to play in the first half. Hanover leads 51-36. And over in Hanover, it's 62-54 in favor of the Panthers with 3:26 to play in the fourth for the girls' game. So you're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubler Automotive Group. And we're back here on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. Hibbert will have the ball first. He'll go over to Morris, back to Hibbert, now back to Morris once again. Morris now goes over to Houston inside for Munoz. Munoz spins around and goes out to Hibbert. Hibbert drives it on Love. He'll go out for Greenamoyer for the three. It's no good, but it'll be fouled for three. Foul's going to be on Cody Samples. That'll be his team's second. And Greenamoyer goes to the line for three. This will be his first trip of the half. And of the game.
Greenamoyer at the line for Hanover. 3 shots.
First shot is away. It is good. Second shot is away. Also good. As with the first appearance of the 6-foot freshman from Indianapolis, Indiana, number 32, Ryan Bostick. Third shot away is good, so we're 3 for 3. For Greenamoyer on his first trip to the line, as Bostick has it on the left side. Gets the screen from Deere. Now goes to Kraus. Now to Love. Love now goes left side over to Deere. Deere over to Flat. Flat jacks up a three. It's no good. Rebounded by Munoz, who tried to pass it out there to Morris, who almost fumbled it out of bounds but gets it in time to Hibbert. Hibbert gets a screen from Morris. He'll drive in, step back, spin around, looks for options, still looking for options. He'll go to Houston. Houston faces three, gets a screen from Munoz. Now he'll go right side, spin back around. Backs into Deere. Now goes over to Morris. Morris faces the jumper. It's good. Hibbert is right now 2 assists away from the program all-time assist record. As Deere shots away, it's no good. Rebounded there by Morris. Morris now drives against Deere. Steps back. Goes right. Now over to Greenamoyer. Greenamoyer drives in. Takes the layup. It's good. Bostick now with it for the Grizzlies. There will be a timeout on the floor. Again, we'll take it with them. With 14-14 to play in the game, it's 58-36 Hanover. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. We're back here on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hubel Automotive Group. Hanover now shooting 52.6% from the field. Franklin still sitting at 36.6%. As they're letting the Panthers pull away in this one. Bostick goes left, now goes right over to Carter Crow. Now over to Trey Flat. Flat jacks up a three. It's good there for Trey Flat. Now Hibbert passes over right to Morris, who goes over to Houston. Wanamaker now over to Hibbert. Hibbert drives in, kicks out to Greenamoyer. Greenamoyer shot is away. It's good. Now Hibbert is one away from tying the program all-time record. Bostick over Crow. Now to Bostick. Back to Crow. Deere will lose it. It will be Hanover ball.
Substitution for the Grizzlies.
As we get our first appearance now, the 6'4" sophomore from Louisville, Kentucky, number 22, Logan Hudgens. Surprised we haven't seen him earlier in this contest. As Hibbard now has the ball, one away from the program's all-time assist record. Greenemeyer drives in, steps back, goes to Winamaker. Hibbard looking for that assist. Kicks out to Houston for 3, and there's the assist record for Hibbard. Flat jacks up a 3 of his own. It's good. 13 to play, 64-42 in favor of the Panthers. Once again, for you Hanover fans listening to the broadcast, Isaac Hibbard has broken the program's all-time assist record. He's needed 7 tonight. He got 7. As Winamaker will go over to Hibbard. Hibbard now drives in himself, steps back, and Winamaker goes down. Hibbard drives in, goes back to Winamaker. Now over to Greenemeyer. Greenemeyer steps back for the 3. It's good. Now Flat has it for the Grizzlies on the far right side. Flat now drives in, spins around, takes a shot, loses it, and it's stolen by Hibbard. Hibbard all around. Hudgens trying to chase down to get it. Hibbard shots away. It's good. 69-42 now, 12 in the play. As Flat goes down, the foul is going to be on Hibbard. That'll be his 3rd of the contest.
Substitutions for Franklin, number 10, number 30.
O'Mara and Lynn King back into the game for the Grizzlies. Franklin will keep possession as Hibbard goes off the court for Hanover. O'Mara now drives in on his own, kicks out, but he's going to get fouled. Foul's going to be on Greenemeyer, and that'll be his 1st of the game, team's 3rd of the half. O'Mara to inbound, looking for options, still looking. Goes to Lynn King. And let it go all the way across half court. Now he'll pick it up, go to O'Mara. O'Mara goes left, goes to Flat. Flat now goes around the outside, goes to King. King thought about hitting 3, he'll drive in instead, goes to O'Mara. O'Mara now with the 2-point jumper. It's no good, rebounded by Williams. 11:47 to play here in the game. Williams goes right over to Morse, who goes now to Houston. Houston through the legs, now he'll drive in. Gets fouled by Carter Crow. That'll be Crow's 1st, team's 3rd. As the timeout on the floor, we'll take it with them with 11:34 to play in the game. Hanover up 69-42 on your Grizzlies. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hewlett Automotive Group. Hey, welcome back to Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hewlett Automotive Group. Ty Houston to the line to shoot 2. This is his first trip this evening for Hanover. He's shooting 4 of 8 from the field so far. His first shot is away. It's good. That gives Hanover a 29-point lead. Second shot, no good. Stays 70-42. O'Mara with the ball. He'll go left side over to Lynn King. King now goes right over to Flat. Flat guard by Williams. The drive over goes to Hudgens. His three-point shot is no good. Rebounded there by Winiger. He'll go to Green Moyer. Moyer now goes left side. Drives in. Stops back. Shots away. It's no good. Rebound there by Mitch O'Mara. O'Mara now drives in. Kicks out for Flat. Flat three. No good. Gets his own rebound. Kicks out to King. King now jacks up a three. That one's also no good. Rebound there by Houston. He'll go to Williams. 10:52 to play. Williams got by two. Grizzlies. He'll go to Weininger. Morris. Now Weininger once again. He'll go over to Greenamoyer. Greenamoyer kicks over to Weininger. Weininger drives in. Passes inside to Morris. Morris' shot is no good. Jump ball is going to go in favor of the Grizzlies with 10:35 to play. Subject into the game for Hanover will be the return of Michael Donahue. As O'Mara will bring the ball across half court, 10.5 to play in the contest. Hudgens goes over to King. King drives in, takes the jump, makes him jump, shots away, no good. Nothing's falling right now for the Grizzlies in this game. Everything's going right for the Panthers. As Williams drives in, he'll lose it there. Keeps a hold, but goes to O'Mara. O'Mara gets the steal. He'll now drive it, has King on the right side. O'Mara's shot is away. He gets fouled and goes to the line for the and one opportunity. Foul's going to be on Donahoe. That'll be his first, team's fourth, as Wiggins checks back into the game for Carter Crow. O'Mara with a shot. It's away. It is no good. Rebounded there by Houston. Houston drives up the court on the right side. He'll go to the left. Now he'll drive in, spin around on King. Houston's shot is away. It's no good. Gets his own rebound. His second attempt is good. Timeout on the court. We'll take it with him with 9:44 to play in the game. Our score is Hanover 72, Franklin 44. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hewlett Automotive Group. Welcome back to Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hewlett Automotive Group. Hanover with the commanding 72-44 lead right now over Franklin. 9:44 to play in the ball game. As O'Mara will bring the ball across half court once again for the Grizzlies. Left side over to Flat. Flat inside for King. King spins around, kicks out to O'Mara. O'Mara shots away. He'll be fouled as O'Mara goes down hard. Foul's going to be against Williams. That'll be his second, team's fifth.
Mitch O'Mara shooting two.
O'Mara's first shot is away. It's good. Second shot is away. It's no good. Rebounded there by Munoz. Gives it over there to Houston. Houston now drives in, spins around, goes over to Hibbard. Hibbard drives in, shots away, blocked there by Hudgens. Rebound by Wiggins. O'Mara with it once again. 9 to the play. O'Mara drives in on Williams. Shots away. It's no good. Rebound by King. He puts it up for a second chance. No good. Rebound that time by Munoz. Cross court over to Houston for a long three. It's good.
3-point goal, tie Houston.
Hanover up 30 right now with 8:50 to play in the contest as O'Mara gets the ball. He'll get the screen from King. Back over to King. Lynn inside for Wiggins. Wiggins spins around, takes the jumper. It's no good. Rebound by Williams. Again, nothing really falling for the Grizzlies so far. Maybe a couple here and there, but not enough to get back into this game with 8:28 to go right now. Munoz over to Williams. Williams now with it. 17 seconds on the shot clock. He'll go over to Houston. Houston to Munoz. Munoz with a jumper. It's no good. Rebounded that time by Hudgens. Hudgens goes over to O'Mara. O'Mara at the top of the key. He'll slow it down. 8:08 to play. O'Mara drives in, goes left over to King. King holds on. Now takes the jumper. It's good. 3-pointer there for Lynn King. 27-point lead now. Inbound to Munoz. Now he'll go to Hibbard. Hibbard spins around, goes to Munoz. He'll be fouled by King, and that will be Lynn's second foul of the game. There's a timeout on the floor. We'll take it with him with 7:43 to play in the game. Our score is Hanover 75, Franklin 48. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. And we're back here on Grizz TV, brought to you by Huber Automotive Group. Hanover will start off out of this timeout with the ball. Williams will inbound it for the Panthers. He'll go over to Hibbard. Once again, for the Hanover fans listening to the broadcast, Hibbard has broken the program's all-time assist record. He needed 7. He got 7. Can he add more to that? As Munoz's shot is away, it's good, and he'll go to the line for the and one attempt. 77-48. Foul's going to be on Ryan Wiggins as Lynn King checks back into the game. Munoz, 5-6 so far from the three-point line. 7.5 to play in the ball game. Shots away, it is no good. They're rebounded by Hudgens. He'll go to Samples. Samples now drives left side, looking for options. He'll send Hudgens in, calls King over. King gets the pass. King back to Samples, who loses it. Stolen by Munoz. Munoz slows down, gets the ball over to Hibbard. Hibbard left over to Munoz, now to Williams. Williams inside for Houston. Houston's shot is away. It is good. 6:50 to play here in the game as Hudgens will go to Love. Love now goes to Lynn King. Now over to Flat. Flat gets the screen from King. Steps back, goes inside for King. King drives in, takes a shot. It's good there for Lynn King. 79-50. .9 once again now for Hanover. 6:27 to play as Hibbard has the ball. He'll go over to Houston. Houston back to Hibbard. Hibbert drives in, steps back, goes to Houston once again. Houston now, guarded by Love, goes inside for Munoz. Munoz spins around, takes the shot. It's no good. Tipped in by Houston. Three Hanover players right now in double digits. Leading in Max Greenemore with 23. As Samples goes over to King. King fakes it, goes now left side over to Flat. 60 seconds of shot clock, 5:50 to play. Flat inside for King. King takes the jumper. It's good for Lynn King. He now has 11. Love on Williams. 5.5 to play. Goes over to Munoz, now over to Hibbard. Hibbard out over to Donahoe. Inside for Houston. Goes for Donahoe. Tipped out of play. It will be Franklin Bull as Donahoe's last to touch it. As Crow and Bostick check back into the game for Franklin. In for Samples and Flat, as well as Morris in for Munoz. Munoz comes out with 16 points, 5 rebounds. Ty Houston also has a double-double today for the Panthers. He has 20 points, 10 rebounds, 2 assists. He can add more to that as he's still out on the floor right now. As Bostick goes over to Crow. Crow now drives in, tries to get around, takes the jumper. It's good there for Carter Crow. 4 points now for Crow. Donahoe to Morris, now over to Hibbert, back to Morris, now over to Williams. Williams to Houston, to Hibbert. Hibbert go by Bostick, he'll be fouled. That foul's going to be on Bostick, and that'll be his first foul, team's 6th. Inbound, Hibbert will get it. Hibbert drives in, takes the shot. It's no good. Rebounded by Lynn King. 4:35 to play in the game. King drives forward, takes the jumper for 3. It's off the front of the rim. Rebounded there by Houston. He'll pick up his 11th rebound. Hibbert with it, drives up, guarded by Bostick. Now he'll step back, goes over to Donahoe. Donahoe now goes left side, inside. Now drives in, takes a shaker shot. Will be fouled by Hudgens. That will be Hudgens' first foul, team's 7th, and that will send Donahoe to the line for 2. This will be his first trip to the line tonight. 9 points scored right now by the freshman, but he has 1 rebound and 2 assists to his name. First shot is away. It is good. It is his first point of the game. And we'll see the first appearance of the 6'5 freshman from Hamilton, Indiana. Number 35, Patrick Mitchell for the Hanover, as well as the 5'11 sophomore from Clinton, Indiana. Number 3, Bryce Gilman. Also in for Franklin is the first appearance of the 6' sophomore from Clayton, Indiana. Number 13, Mason Tharp, as he came in for Love. Bostick, right side, gets the screen from Hudgens. Now he'll go inside, continues inside, tries to drive in, loses it. And Williams will pick up the steal there. 4 minutes to play as Williams passes over to Mitchell. Mitchell now over to Morris. Morris shot is away. It's good. Back to a 3-point lead for Hanover. As Bostick goes left side, 3:43 to play. Now over to King, to Crow. Crow with a long 3. It's good for Carter Crow. Everyone's on the floor. So with 3:35 to play in the game, Hanover up 85-57. You're watching Grizz TV, brought to you by the Hanover Automotive Group. We're back here on Grizz TV, brought to you by the Huber Automotive Group. And in this game, we'll go to the post-game stats and the 3 stars of the game. I can tell you right now, Greenwire in a very good position to have one of those stars in the game. As Mitchell will inbound it to Kyle Krim, I believe, who just checked into the game, as well as Luke Miller and Caden McCullough. So it's a all-new 5 out there for Hanover of players we haven't seen yet today. Spins around, fakes the shot there. That is Krim. Still there by Crow. Crow goes to Bostick. Bostick drives in, takes the layup. It's good for Ryan Bostick. That was his first points of the game. Mitchell goes over to McCullough, who goes to Miller. 3-point good for McCullough. As Bostick once again brings the ball across the court again for the Grizzlies with 2:48 to play. Garbage time here for both teams as the young guys get a chance on the floor. Carter Crow drives in. He has King outside wide open. He'll take the jumper though, no good. Rebounded there by Gilman. Gilman goes left side, 2.5 to play. Now he'll cut into the middle. Gilman drives in. Passes there to Mitchell. Mitchell will go up and will go down the line for a 1-on-1 attempt. As King fouls and gets his 3rd foul of the game. Subject into the game now for the Grizzlies. Jacob Deere returns to the game, and we'll get the first appearance of the 6'7 junior from Sweetser, Indiana, number 35, David Aarons. As King comes out of the game with 3 fouls, he'll finish with 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. And then Love into the game for Carter Crow. Mitchell with his first shot attempt here. It's on the way. It's good. Second attempt is good. It is 89-59 in favor of the Panthers with 2:24 to play. As Bostick goes left side. Now he'll pass it out to Love. Love inside for Deere. Deere steps in, almost loses it, still has it, but will be fouled. This time's going to be on Caden McCullough. That'll be his first. Correction, that foul's going to be on Kyle Krim. 15, that'll still be his first, the 6-foot junior freshman from Manila, Indiana. Bostick to Thorpe. Will not go for the N1 attempt, but he will go on for 2, as that foul is going to be on Caden McCullough. With 2:09 to play. Thorpe on his first trip to the line. Its first shot is away. It is in and out, no good. Thorpe lines up for his second attempt. It's away. It's also no good. Rebounded by Michael Howard, who just came into the game, a 6'4 freshman from Hagerstown, Indiana, and Shenandoah High School. McCullough goes over to Krim, who passes out to Howard. Shots away, no good. Rebounded by Thorpe, who stays in bounds. 1:50 to play. Thorpe goes left. Goes to Love. There's going to be a foul for. It's going to be on Michael Howard. And that's going to send Jacob Deere to the line. This will be his first trip to the line for the Grizzlies. Deere sets up. First shot is away. It is good. Now lines up for his second attempt. Shot is away. That one's no good. Rebound there by Howard. He'll give it over to Krim. Over to Howard, who now gives it over to McCullough. McCullough drives in, passes out to Mitchell. Mitchell will not lose it, but he'll pass out over to, I believe, Krim. Pressure goes Miller. He'll score 2. 92-60, 1:22 to play. Love with it, holds on with it. He'll stay at the top of the key. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Love goes left side now. Back to the right. Takes the 3-point jumper. It's good. Krim with it. He'll go over to Howard. Now up to McCullough. Out to Mitchell. Underman to play. McCullough gets the screen. Passes out over to Miller. Miller drives in, going to Love. He'll spin around, takes the jumper. It's no good. Rebound on Love. 43 seconds. Love drives in on the way. No good, but he'll be fouled. He goes the line for 2, I believe. Foul's going to Luke Miller, and Love goes the line for 2. Love sets up, first shot is away, it's good. Love sets up, second shot is away, it's also good. 47 seconds of play as McCall with it, he loses it. Picked up there by Aarons. He'll go to Bostick. Bostick drives in, takes the shot. It's good for Ryan Bostick. 20 seconds to play now. And Hanover just hold on to it, and that's going to be the end of the game. Hanover wins 92-67. Let's go to those game stats. Franklin shooting 41.3% from the field, 1.6 of 63. They're also 36% from beyond the 3-point line, going 9-25. And 54.5% from the free throw line, shooting 6 of 11. Panthers, 54.2% from the field, shooting 32 of 59. 54.5 from the 3-point range, shooting 12 of 22. And 16 of 20 from the free throw line, shooting at 80%. Franklin, 11 turnovers, 12 points off the turnover, 31 total rebounds, 20 defensive, 11 offensive, 14 assists, 4 blocks, 6 steals, 14 fouls. Meanwhile for the Panthers, 9 turnovers, 22 points off the turnover, 39 rebounds, 30 defensive, 9 offensive, 17 assists, 3 blocks, 4 steals, and 13 fouls. Franklin's bench outscoring the Panthers 28-16. But the Panthers outscoring Franklin 12-10 on second chance points and 15-11 on the fast break. Franklin outscoring the Panthers 34-32 in the paint. 3 stars of the game. First star is going to go to Ty Houston. He finished the game with 20 points, 11 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 foul. Second star of the game is going to go to Lynn King, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. Also, we're going to tie that up with Ryan Wiggins with 11 points, 5 rebounds, and 2 fouls. And the first star of the game is going to be a tie as well. Max Drummoyer finished the game with 23 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist. And also, shout out to Isaac Hibbert. He had 9 points, 4 rebounds. He had those 7 assists to break their school's all-time assist record. He needed 7 going into tonight's game. He got all 7. So congratulations to Isaac Hibbert on breaking Hanover's all-time assist record. So Franklin falls to 9-13 overall. They're now 5-10 in the conference. That's the end of their 4-game road stand. All 4 games losses for the Grizzlies. They'll go on the road to last place Bluffton. That'll be on the 12th at 2 p.m. Then their final game will be at home on Tuesday the 15th at 7:30. Then they play visiting Mount St. Joseph. And they'll finish out the regular season on the road at Rose-Hulman. That game will be at 7:30 on Friday the 18th. You know, the women's team had a game tonight as well. They lost on the road to Hanover after getting them close and actually having the lead. They'll lose 66-60. Where they shot 40% from the field. Hanover's 33.9%. Shot 30% from the 3-point range, but what got them was the free throws. Hanover went to the line 28 times and converted 24 of them, shooting 85.7%. And into the fast of the game, Franklin outplayed Hanover, but Hanover was able to pull out the win in that one. Problem for Franklin being that they gave up 29 turnovers. In the girls' game, they gave up 29 turnovers and gave up 26 points off those 29 turnovers. And also got beat on the fast break 12-5. Bailey Torrance led the Grizzlies with 11 points. She'll finish 11 points and 3 rebounds. Jessica Nix ends with 8 points, 11 rebounds, and Cece Bailey ends with 9 points, 9 rebounds. She was close to a double-double as well. Meanwhile, for Hanover, the scoring was led by Taylor. She ends with 25 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 6 steals. And also Callie Wilder, 14 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 block. So both teams fall to Hanover tonight. Girls 66-60, and the men 92-67. The girls team will next play their next home game will be the last game of the season. They're still on the road at Bluffton and Mount St. Joseph when they host Rose Holman on Senior Day. That'll be on Friday the 18th. The last time they played the top-ranked team, they lost 69-31. Correction, no. Transfer was the top-ranked team. Last time they played Rose Holman, it was 69-31. Rose Holman still favorite in the tournament. So once again, Franklin at home loses 92-67 to Hanover and falls to 9-13. We'll see you next time for the next one, which will be that Mount St. Joseph game on the 15th. So, for Franklin College, the HGAC, and the NCAA, my name is Brandon Barter saying good night and have a safe week.